only use 10% of your brain at any one time. There's 90% in there lurking, untapped. 90% of your brain you never use. Yeah, full of answers, explanations, philosophical conundrums solved, courage, determination, words to songs long forgotten, explanations, lurking in the 90%. The 10% is like the tip of an iceberg, the 90% is like the other bit of the iceberg, so the 10% is like the fucking tip of an iceberg. You know what the point is? How do we untap that 90%? How do we unleash our full potential as human beings? Well, I can tell you, it's this stuff, isn't it? This is the encrypted password. This is how you can achieve everything that you possibly can be, ladies and gentlemen, with this stuff. Yeah? So I see this in my pub every single day. My regulars come in, Steve, Alan and Steve. They come in from work. Well, Steve doesn't work. He's got a bad back, so he drives a forklift for cash. They get in from work. And they've got nothing to say to each other. They're mute, silent, because of the hard day's graft. But they get one of these in them, and the 90% activates, and the words come forward. After one pint, every man in this room knows exactly how to coach England to World Cup glory. That's a fact. It's simple. After 2 pints, every bloke in this room knows in what order to do girls aloud. That's a fact. You do the ginger one in the middle, everyone knows that. You can't leave her too last, you'd give up, wouldn't you? Then you won't get the book stamped, and you can't start with her, because you'll never get the engine running. Everyone knows that, that's a fact. There's not a man here who disagrees with me on that one. After 3 pints, we can all out-drive Jensen Button. After 4 pints, we can all out-sing Lionel Richie. That's a fact, it's easy, yeah? On the 5th pint, what happens is the torrent of information coming from your 90% part of your brain becomes so powerful, the flood of facts and words and information becomes so powerful, you actually begin to slur your words, because you can't get it all out in one go, can it? Someone's just saying this, I could just fucking think of it. Anyway, I love you. Now, by the 7th pint, you're doing so much thinking, your brain has started to forget about your body completely. By the 8th pint, you can't walk anymore, you're legless, because you've got thinking to do. By the 9th pint, your bladder shuts down, control goes completely. By the 11th pint, you know what to do about the Spice Girls and Girls Aloud in a fabulous 10-woman erotic relay in which your penis is passed around like a meaty baton. But tragically, your genitals have closed down for the evening. By the 12th pint, what's happened? The torrent of information from the 90% part of your brain is so powerful, so enormous and so overwhelming, the 10% part of your brain starts to shut itself down in self-defense. Closes itself down because there's so much to fucking figure out and think about. Yeah? Shuts itself down to 10%, then down to half of that, which is, of course, 0.5%, the current interest rate. Innit, Simon, you thieving fucking bastard? Pops has got to sell his house, doesn't he? Because his pension's screwed. Isn't that right? Yeah? Jane's got to go back to work. Fortunately, she's young enough. Now, the point is, that 0.5% left within our brain. What is left after a full evening on the potential juice? What is that last bit of your brain that's left? It is, of course, the part of our brain that we share with pigeons. Because it contains the essential knowledge of how to get home. That's right. You can't argue with that, can you? That's Bruce.